As a professional music video editor, here's the easiest way to truly create high energy effects and transitions for music videos. Let's go. Now, the theme of editing music videos I've noticed recently is less is more. In 2021, you used to have a lot of high energy, liquid explosion, warps, all these like really crazy intense effects. And nowadays you really just want to minimalize it because it actually makes your video feel more high quality, looks better, and it creates more high energy rather than just like overdoing it with effects. So here's some tricks I learned to create actually cool looking transitions, but still very easily. Number one are film burn transitions between cuts. So my go-to for this is going to Pinterest. Literally, I search up like grainy texture, literally search up grainy texture. And then I'll grab something that looks cool, like over here, it's like, oh, this is like some cool, like grainy looking texture. I'll just take a screenshot of it, and then we'll just go ahead and drag this directly inside of Premiere Pro like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn this sideways, and we'll just scale this up a bit. And the more like random it is, the better. We might go to our effects and the metric color just to make this a little bit darker. Turn down the saturation, just stuff like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change that, we'll move it over like this. There you go, that's looking sick. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the blend mode from normal to screen, or if you want to even be fancy, you can just not change it to blend mode at screen at all, and you can just literally add a cut for one frame. I swear guys, one frame. By the way, I'm in a 24 frame per second sequence setting. So our frames per second, it's actually 25, but it's the same thing. And what I'm just gonna do is I'm going to click on this, I'm going to hold Command, and I'm gonna drag this in between one of my cuts, and boom, just like that. That is literally it. Like this looks so much higher quality. I'm gonna move this up because I realize it's cut off in the corner, but there you go. Boom, just like that. That is so much more higher energy and higher quality than having to add any crazy like After Effects liquid explosions. But I think it looks very clean, it looks very simple, it still creates a high quality feel and still looks like grunge and textured. But that has like literally been my go-to trick for making transitions nowadays. And you can do this with any other like, format. Like there's film burn holes as well. So you can do like film burn hole overlay, right? And then some of these have like these burn holes. Maybe you can grab one of these. And just the more you have fun with it, the more you mess around with it, the cooler and more creative styles you'll get. Let's go ahead and grab this one. And as you can see, I'm taking like really, really low quality screenshots. The reason I'm doing that is because I want the effects to actually kind of just be lower quality and feel a little bit more realistic. And we can just go ahead and mess around with some of the Gaussian blurs as well. So as you see, I'm just literally cutting this to one frame down like this, and then removing it over here and holding Command so that it adds one frame, and boom, just like that. That looks so clean. Like, and that's it, it's literally just one frame. So this is really cool, but how about camera shakes? So camera shakes is a little bit of a different story. The fastest way that I love to use camera shakes is I use my auto edit plugin. So this is an AI plugin I made for music video editors. And all I do is I go to the stars page, which has like a bunch of visual effects loaded in it. And in the manual tab, as you can see, there's camera shakes. And I just hit insert at playhead, and then boom, just like that, instantly we get a camera shake like built in with an adjustment layer, and it actually affects the footage on the layer below it. So it's not like a frame that you're screenshotting. But there's a bunch of different templates in here, or 20 or 30 of them, and you just literally hit apply at playhead, and then it'll just go ahead and add all the keyframes, and then you get all these crazy flashes. It makes your music video feel like just so much more high energy. Let's go ahead and try one of these other invert ones. Maybe we'll do heavy invert flash, hit apply. And this looks so sick. So creating all of these from scratch as well, you can do that. I mean, it just takes a lot of time. You go here to effects and control panel, and as you can see, I just have a transform effect with a bunch of random keyframes in here, and it just moves it around. And then I also have a lens distortion and the lumetri color flash. Lots of keyframes. You can do this yourself manually, like completely native inside of Premiere, but the plugin automatically adds them for us. And those are like honestly my two go-tos nowadays for adding high energy effects for music videos. Now, another key thing about this is that you really don't want to have too many of these as well, because if you have like too many back to back to back, it kind of just becomes chaotic. So the other key trick about this is less. Less is more, as we said, just spreading these out. I like to do like 5 to 3 second rule. So every 3 to 5 seconds, I like to have an effect, like something edited to make it feel a lot more high energy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are my go-tos for creating effects and transitions. And also inside of the auto edit plugin, there's not only camera shakes, but there's a bunch of other overlays. We have Y2K, early 2000s effects, we have paint effects, we have mixed media effects, low shutter effects, Light streaks are a really cool one as well. But what I wanted to show is the actual film burns that are built inside of the plugin. So as you can see, we're just grabbing screenshots from Pinterest. Well, the auto edit plugin has a bunch of film burns built inside of it. So literally whatever clip you're on, if you hit insert at playhead, it'll apply it directly at the beginning, just like it did right there. And as you see, the blend mode is already adjusted, and boom, we got a film burn. Obviously this is for a 16:9 format, so it's really easy. We just scale this up. But yeah, just like that, you get this crazy looking film burn flash. It's all in 4K. Has a bunch of like texture to it. It just makes it feel really high quality. But yeah, hope you guys found this tutorial helpful. Those are my quick tips and tricks for adding high energy VFX and transitions to music videos. Now, if you want to learn how you can use the auto edit plugin to actually automatically edit your music videos to the beat of the song and cut out all the shaky, blurry, bad takes of your B-roll, you can check out this video linked right here.